Okay, kids, good morning. It's Friday. How are you? Here we go.
Also so that you can see more the big picture.
What's that?
I said back it up.
Oh, I'm just to back it up.
The big picture.
The big picture.
You know.
So, here are some options. We've spent quite a bit of time laying things out. By the way, the kitchen looks fantastic. See if this makes sense. This black line there represents the front of the fridge. That's if we leave that back wall exactly where it is. Mom had a good idea. What we can do is we can make all of these studs on the flat. So you can gain 2 inches in here, in which case then the face of your fridge would go back 2 inches. It's a great idea. Minor electrical that has to take place. In an hour, it's done. Then, over here, this is how much room you have left for a pantry. This is the gable, 3/4 of an inch, and I've left, again, the black mark represents the edge of your fridge. It allows for about 1 inch on either side once it's actually in place inside the gable and inside the drywall. Then you have about 11 inches between that would be between the inside of the gable, which is a fancy name for the edge of the cabinetry, and the face of the stud. So you'd end up with something probably about 9.5 inches inside measurement. Lots. The concern that we have is that if you have that fridge, which is so deep, coming out, then you look over there and you say that rough opening over there that I'm now panning, I think it's about 38 or 39, whatever it is. But right now, you only have 29.5 inches between this point here and the face of the fridge. Not very much. So you'll go to 31.5 inches if we move this wall back. Hopefully that makes sense. Over here, what this represents, this 4 inches, represents if you leave the fridge where it is now, you don't make that back wall thinner, it gives you a 4-inch reveal before we'd end up introducing a new wall here. That way, if we put this wall here, the green line, you'd end up being able to make a pantry about 12 inches deep. If you leave the wall where it is now, you'd end up with having something about 8 inches deep. The measurement between here and here is about 17 inches. So you have room for a really, really nice big pantry. At the top, we'd have to end up adding a wall all the way up. So you'd have a 2x4 that actually would go in here like this, decreasing the overall length of the bulkhead above, but at least then up here, where it's not working well. Anyway, I need to have Jackie here to actually set this up. So basically, though, a wall would have to be put in here, 3.5 inches, so that it all was in line with the face of this wall that's going down here. I don't know how much of that makes sense, but it probably makes a whole lot more sense than trying to put it onto chalk paper or onto a graph paper. So let us know. Mom and I have to run to a meeting, but we'll be around to talk as you have time. And then Sue is looking at how far down your fixtures are going to come. And her concern is what?
So the dining room chandelier will hang down till about there, bottom of to the paper.
So, I mean, then you're looking at about 5 feet, 5.5 feet to the underneath side of that fixture. So you bang your head every time, but unless you have a table there.
Okay, so that one, and then the other one in the front entrance would come down to...
Ooh. Didn't win again. Shit.
Jeez. Okay, so this is 13.5 inches, so that would come down to approximately, if I had a flat piece of paper, about there.
Okay.
And it would be, it's 18 inches wide, so that is that wide.
And measure the top of this from the top of the ceiling, on any side of the ceiling to the top of the door, because I think that would then give them about 6'8", like back there. Yeah, what is that measurement out from the ceiling to the top of the door?
It is 13 and a half.
And how much was the fixture?
13 and a half.
Okay, so basically then you end up with the same headroom coming in the door as you would underneath that fixture.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
Okay?
So there you go.
So that's it. Call as you have time. Thanks.